Oh. Morning. Day 3. Bit of a late start today. A little bit of lay-in and personal admin things to do before I started recording. Just got borrowed some water. Got me coffee brewing here. Got me porridge. Water in the porridge. Should be ready in a couple of minutes. Gonna wolf that down and then quickly start packing up. Need to check the map, see which direction of travel I'm going to take today. There's a few things around this area that would be interesting to go to. I managed to get to sleep at about 1ish after listening to the owls. I didn't record a lot again last night after I left you. I think I said I was going to cook me tea, but I did that. I cooked me tea. I had pasta bolognese, Wayfarer, kind of expedition meal. And what else did I have? I had the chocolate pudding, Wayfarer chocolate pudding. We're not even going to talk about it. Not even going to talk about it. It was, I think my expression says it all, to be quite honest with you. We've got a few choices of direction of travel today. We could go to another woods, which is that direction, probably 10 miles. There is something called the Wansdyke off to my right here that runs through this woods. That could take me out away from Marlborough. I think it heads towards Devizes Way, and out towards Devizes Way you've got a couple of long barrows. Oh yeah, someone's having a good time. A couple of long barrows, and I do believe there's a spring in the corner of a field that I might be able to acquire some water from, which would be good. Also in that direction there is Silbury Hill and Avebury, which should be an interesting walk. Anyway, I'm going to quickly cane this down and me porridge. We're going to get packed up. We're going to get back out on the trail because I've been sat down too long. My backside's hurting and I need to start moving. I'll catch you soon. So, packed up camp, made a move, headed to the outskirts of the woods. There's normally logging trails along these sides of these woods, so I'm going to follow this logging trail along the edge of this woods and out in the direction that I want to go. It takes us towards a little town called East Kennet and then West Kennet. There's a long barrow there. There's also a spring in the field by there, so hopefully I might be able to grab myself a cold drink, some dead body water. You know, be nice, wouldn't it? Bit of dead body water. Anyway, right next to that is, I say right next to it, the other side of the road, and a little bit further along, you'll see when we get there, there's a huge man-made hill called Silbury Hill. I think it's been excavated a few times. I don't think they've ever found anything in it, but some people believe it's a burial chamber. You know, other people believe it was like people used to worship stuff on top of it. I mean, either could be right, no one will know. I think they're on about doing another excavation on it in the near future, but I'm not too sure about that. But I have to look that up. Oh, I've got some stones in my shoe. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. To the right of me there, the beech woods has changed into a pine woods. And there's something down there in the woods there. I'll have to go and check that out. Something blue. Looks like a tent or something. I have to go and have a look, investigate. But yeah, I didn't know this was here. So it might be a good opportunity to collect some pine resin and some fat wood. Should be good. Kind of struggled to find that around where I am. Where is that? I swear I saw a tent or something down there. Tarpaulin or something hanging in a tree. Maybe not. Yeah. Lovely little, lovely bit of forest. It's gone back to kind of like a beech woods now. So it looks like a yew tree in there, possibly. That doesn't look like a yew tree. No, I don't think it is. No, I think it's just a pine. I don't know if you can see kind of how steep this is, but it's relatively steep, quite stony. The extra weight of the water in my bag, my calves and my shins are definitely feeling it at the minute. The joys of getting old. Oh man, I didn't realise it went like that. That's a bit mean. That is a bit mean. Oh well. Right, I'll bring you back when I've climbed this hill, because I can't imagine you want to hear me huffing, puffing and dying up here. So, be right back. We've exited the woods, come down off of the farm access or logging road. Oh, they're right by the roadside. Anyway, blackberries. Yeah, walking along a road now, a couple of towns across, and then hopefully I can get back on a more pedestrian friendly trail. But I don't know if you can see in the distance here, and I'll show you shortly after this car's passed, but I was talking about Silbury Hill just now, or a little while ago, and in the distance, just over yonder, it's kind of behind them trees there. That there is Silbury Hill. You're not allowed to walk up it anymore. You used to be able to. So, when people get caught up there, it kind of makes local headlines. But I was having here, another car. 1 second, sorry. Yeah, the intrusive thoughts kind of took over a little bit, and I thought, for a young YouTube channel with 0 followers and 0 subscribers, what a way for a first viral video, eh? Go on wild camp on the top of Silbury Hill. Now, I don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, highly amusing. I thought it was anyway. I know that probably annoyed a lot of people. I won't be doing that. Hopefully I won't be going anywhere near Silbury Hill. But if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Trying to make it to Avebury. And then depending on what the time is, because I obviously said earlier on, had a lay-in this morning. Just feeling a bit tired from the last few days. Shoulders are hurting a little bit. So took a lazy one. I've got another car coming, I do apologise. One coming the other way too. Be right back. Oh, I can't remember where I was now. Was trying to make it to Avebury today. See what the time is. Like I said, had a lay-in. Been feeling a bit tired, shoulders hurting. And what we're going to do is, if we make it to Avebury, try and possibly find a place to camp depending on the time. If not, we might press on along the Ridgeway and try and make Hackpen Hill Whitehorse, as that's a little bit closer to where I need to be for Friday. Sorry about my car. But I'm in no rush. I'm pretty sure I've got enough food to last me until Friday, so we should be good. If I haven't, I'll be going hungry, because I don't think there's any shops on the way I've chosen to go. In fact, I don't think there is at all, apart from in Avebury. And I won't need it when I get there. Anyway, I'm going to head on, press on a bit, get the miles in, and I'll bring you back when I come across something a bit more interesting than just me chatting shit, trekking down the tarmac road. Catch you in a few, man. I'm back, a bit further down the trail now. You can see Silbury Hill is making its appearance in the distance there. Quickly spin you around, see? Where are we? Zoomy. You see it there? In between the two trees? Yeah, man. I mean, that is some serious earthworks, that. Serious earthworks. And off in the distance to my left is an ancient long barrow. You might be able to make out all the people walking up, and it's just up there. We're going to head up there. That's probably where we're going to have some food, I think, because I'm starving already. I haven't even been going that long. There's a bird of prey off to my right, making some serious noise. There he is. Wonder if we'll get him. Hovering above the tree line there. See him? Yeah, lovely. Going off that way, he is. Love me a bird of prey, or raptor, or whatever you want to call them. I know some people don't class them as birds of prey, or scavengers. Yeah, either way, there's some seriously cool birds. Hopefully, a lot of these people are just walking up to this long barrow and disappearing, because I actually want to chill inside it for a little while, because I'm hoping it'll be quite cold in there. It's got a massive slab of stone above it. I don't know if you can see those. Birds of prey. He's actually got something, that one, taking it back to his nest over there. There's actually 4. I'm surprised they're not scrapping. Yeah, honestly quite surprised they're not scrapping. Maybe they're adults and last year's young. I'll bring you back when I get a bit closer to the long barrow, and hopefully there won't be that many people in there. All right, bring you back shortly. Just walked up to the West Kennet long barrow. Stopped for a bit of lunch here. Pretty cool spot, some mad stones. I'm going to spin you around, see if I can take you for a little walk around it, and yeah, hope you enjoy. There's birds in here. I don't really want to go in here, but I'm going to, just because it's really cool. Chambers off to the left and chambers off to the right. I don't know how well it's going to pick this up as I walk through, but it's an amazing place. Got a little chamber off to the right there. And another little, can't really see in that one, but a little chamber off to the left. Go a little bit deeper in. I don't really want to upset the birds, but this is the back chamber. It goes on for a hell of a lot longer than this as well, like in size-wise. So I'm guessing that there would have been another doorway through, but it's been blocked up at some point. So we're going to head out. We're going to head out of here. But yeah, what a cool place. Sorry, birds. But yeah, they've been kind of trying to come in and out. If I stand here, they've been coming in and trying to go in and out as the people come past. But let's try not to disturb them for any longer than we have to. Let's get out of here. But yeah, for our size, I mean, you saw how far we went in. And that was the first little section that we went in, and it goes all the way up, right up. There's a sign right up there. So it's, you know, a couple of 100 feet long. Yeah, I mean, it's a couple of 100 feet long. And what a cool place, eh? Look, when they built this place, they had no big machines. Wow, yeah, amazing. Right, time to get the power back on and head on out. Got some serious miles to cover. Back shortly. So I've just left the long barrow, across the road here, and just to give you a kind of perspective of the sheer size of this earthworks. I mean, it is absolutely monstrous. Yeah, absolutely monstrous. It's cool though, you know. Yeah, what's the size of my peanut head compared to it? I was told to go this way, come up the hill, and then I can walk through the avenue into Avebury. So that is what I'm going to do. Not that I particularly want to go up this hill, but why not, eh? Why not? A bit of hill slaying, never hurt nobody. Yeah. So you know what? I think I might just do that. I might check the map actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to check the map. I'm going to set you down right here, and I'm going to check my map. Right, I can walk straight down this path
I can walk up there, West Kennet Avenue, up the hill, Falconer's Circle. What is Falconer's Circle? Historical landmark, Falconer's Circle. Okay. Look for the single remaining stone hidden in the hedge along the West Kennet Avenue. It's quite far out of the way. Do you know what? I would love to, but I think we're going to give that one a miss today, and we'll come back for it another time. But yeah, walking down into the avenue of stones, I think was going to be well worth this hike up this wee slag. Yeah, that wee slag. Oh. Yeah, you get a nice view from up the top of this hill of the long barrow in the distance. There's and zoom yours in some, and you can see it just there in the distance above my thumbnail, the dark line on the horizon there. That's the long barrow, and the first section is the section that we went into. You know, the first, I don't know, 50-60 feet. Yeah, this hill is devastating me. Devastating me. You see Silbury Hill in the background there? Sorry about that, that was loud. Oh, the monolith stone right on the horizon up there. Way off in the distance, I don't know if you can see that. Composure. Yeah. I hope all of that sound was okay on all of that, because I just realised the mic wasn't on. So I'm hoping the camera picked a lot of that up. Although I think I had my hand over the microphone ports while I was talking. If I did, oh wow, tough shit. I'm gonna leave you and bring you back when I get to somewhere a little bit more interesting. But before we go, have a quick look at this. The tree line in the distance over there. That's where I've come from this morning. I've walked all the way across to that point there and then come down back up there. We're probably not even the same height as Silbury Hill at the minute. We're probably still below the main peak, but yeah, amazing. You can see for absolute miles. I'll be back with you shortly. Hopefully it'll be as we're approaching the downward slope into Avebury, and you can see the amazing stone circles that we have there. But yeah, catch you shortly. And this must be the avenue. An avenue of stones either side of the track, and they go on as far as the eye can see up this way. A little sign back there, a little sign back there on the fence said this is the avenue to the sanctuary, and from what I remember, the sanctuary was type of like a roundhouse with like a wooden structure. From what I can remember, I could be completely wrong. But it's like a huge circle with like wooden stakes sticking out the ground, if I remember rightly. I haven't been there for a very long time, but this leads that way, and I can imagine it runs past the long barrow. I mean, it's a very nice place to come visit. It's a little bit less touristy than Stonehenge, and there's a lot more places to park for free. But yeah, amazing place. I got some people coming up, so I'm gonna bring you back after I pass them. Actually coming into Avebury now, you can start to see the ramparts of the, I don't know if this was a hill fort or like this would have had like walls on, like wooden palisades around it or something at some point. But I'll spin you around and you can have a look for yourself. In the distance there, you can see them. You might just be able to see people kind of walking around the top in the distance. You see them, those ramparts. That's part of the circle that makes up the this is part of the ramparts that make up the circles around here. When we get inside there is a lot of stones sort of stood up, like we've been seeing as we've been walking along here. But I try and film as much as I can here. I would kind of want to try and avoid it as much as possible because of the people. I mean, they've got no expectation of privacy when you're in a public space, so kind of it is what it is. But you know, when I get a bit further in, I'll bring you back. Until then, peace. So that's me just left Avebury. I was going to go to the other side of the stone circle, try and get a bit more footage of that, but there's so many people there, I just can't be bothered to fight through the crowds. Everyone seems to be walking the ramparts around the outside, and there's hundreds of people in the middle, all doing weird shit, touching stones. One dude's talking about how you can feel the resonance and all this kind of shit. Yeah, man, each to their own, bud, each to their own. But yeah, I can't deal with that. So unfortunately, if you like what you saw of the little bit that I filmed, then make your way there. Nice pub there, overpriced, extortionate food, but I can imagine for a little day out, it'll shoot most people down to the ground. Not my cup of tea, but yeah, so you just press on. I'm heading down this track to a crossroads. When I hit the crossroads, I'm taking a left along this ridge line. I'll flip you around so you can have a look. If you follow the chalk line, there's a chalk road, kind of goes up in the distance there that you can see. It goes up the hill. That's where I'm heading, up onto that ridge line, and then across that ridge line to the left. Hoping to make good time. Hoping to hit Hackpen Hill, White Horse by about 8 o'clock this evening. I've got a feeling it's about 4 o'clock now, at a rough guess. Let's confirm, shall we? I'm going off of what the light's like, what the heat feels like on my back. Oh, look at that, look. 10 past 4. I don't know if you see that? 10 past 4. That's a hell of a guess. Yeah, man. Keep moving, keep moving. I reckon I could probably do this in 2.5 hours. I don't really want to be pressing that hard, but I also don't want to be arriving so late that I'm rushing around to set camp up. I haven't got time to find a spot, chill for a bit. It's nice to be able to chill for a bit. Yeah, it's seriously warm. Seriously warm. I'm going to try and get a bit of drone footage when we get up on top of these hills. Hopefully it's not too windy. I don't really want to be chasing the drone round if it decides to get a mind of its own and fuck off. I'll bring you back when I'm a bit further along this track and up this hill, and we'll have a look back behind me, see where I just come from,